Very much for joining me. Well, Congressman Buddy Carter is on the committee that questioned the social media executives today, and he was in the room. I spoke to him earlier. Congressman, thanks very much for joining me. After hearing from Facebook and Twitter, are you reassured that they can not only prevent meddling in the midterm elections, but also deal with all the other threats that are online?
Well, I wish I could tell you that I'm confident that they understand and they get what we are trying, the message we're trying to give them, and I'm not sure they are. Look, I don't want to intervene in this, and I don't want the federal government to have to intervene in this. The internet is one of the greatest successes that we've seen in our lifetime, and a big reason for that is because the government wasn't involved in it. We pretty much stayed out of it. So I hate to see the government have to get involved in it. Have the CEOs gotten the message that if you don't get this straight, we're going to have to get it straight for you? I don't know the answer to that. I wish I could say yes, they've gotten the message, but quite honestly, I question whether they have or not.
But is it really the job of corporations to monitor what happens online?
Well, that's a good question, and certainly a legitimate question. I do know this. I know it is the responsibility of Congress to make sure that we have oversight over these type of things, and if they can't have that responsibility, if they don't follow through on that responsibility, then we're going to have to do it. And I just hate to see us get involved in that, but at the same time, we can't allow some of the things that are going on to continue. I mean, when you look at the sale of opioids through some of these platforms, that has to be dealt with. And if these companies can't deal with it, then we're going to have to deal with it in Congress by passing regulations that they don't really want us to pass. I can tell you that. And it's just unfortunate. I mean, you look at some of the piracy of the intellectual property, that's something that's been going on a very long time, and they haven't been able to get their arms around it yet, and they haven't been able to get it under control. But we need some results.
But what more can they actually do?
Well, that's a good question, and that's really why we've got them here, is to ask them, tell me what you can do, tell me what you're going to do. Those are the type of questions that, we are posing to them now. They talk about all these algorithms, and, the question is, okay, tell me about your algorithms and how you come up. You generate these, and are you reviewing them? Are you updating them? These are the type of things that we need help with in Congress, and we need to understand. I want to help them. I want to get this under control without having to intervene and stifle innovation, because I do believe that the more the government gets involved, the more that we will stifle innovation.
Congressman Buddy Carter, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you.